I am she who walks on water, dreaded arcanist in service to Tandos, last time on this Utharian thread.
Probably haven't seen the princess. We've seen paintings or depictions of the
I
princess.
mean, so he's not entirely a tourist attraction, but it's one of those things that, like, when you hear that the palace has a literal sleeping cursed princess in it, just about everybody, like, they go to pay you're paying respects. You're not going to gawk at the weird cursed girl. You're
Oh, you
there
mean
to,
I'm not the world's biggest pistachio on the side of the road when you're going into Mexico?
yeah, exactly. It's a lot more.
I turn over my shoulder and I go, I live in the sewers. I think it's okay to tell you that now because everything's on fire.
Maria, will you share who you're playing and give us a description?
Yes. So as the camera kind of pans, it pans past these academic looking buildings, maybe some other residential areas until it stops on this just dilapidated 2-room, very abandoned-ish looking building that has just a lot of things growing behind it. It's fairly solitary, as in there's not really any other buildings around it. But living inside this place, I'm sure up and about because of the noise thus far, is Vilin Volamos, who is known by many names in the general area. Some of their favorites are the Bog Beast or the Witch of the Sand District. But they typically are seen as a medium build, androgynous person with tanned skin, shorter, curly black hair, completely pure white eyes. But if you talk around town, nobody's really super convinced that they know who this person is. There's multiple accounts of what the Bog Beast looks like, what the Witch of the Sand District looks like, and who's to say who's right? But today, V looks like a human person, dressed very plainly, though not in like tatters or anything like that. That's who you see. That's who it is. What time of when are we panning in real time? To like
We're panning probably a little bit earlier than that. So it is dawn at this point. The city is burning in its western areas, but none of the destruction has really reached this far east yet. Because your little peninsula is only a stone's throw away from the city walls, and is almost as far east in Dawn's Harbor as you can get. The screams and the thuds and the terror has certainly made it this far east, but the actual destruction itself hasn't. But even then, the silhouettes of dragons in the sky and the crashing of siege weapons into the city itself, no one in this area of town is asleep, and everyone seems to be trying to decide what the best course of action would be.
Okay.
So what is V up to?
They if it's John, they probably would have been awake just for a little bit. But as soon as there's a bit of unusual commotion for this early in the day. Uh, and looking outside and seeing both the chaos that's exploding around them from the people, as well as the sky doesn't usually look like that at this hour. It usually also doesn't have dragons. They would they would rush to their back room. The main room that they have in their home is kind of a combination workshop and living space, all just meshed together, so you can't tell where one starts and one ends. But they go to the smaller back room where their living quarters are, and dig through a uh, little hidden box in the corner of their room. There's a small panel on the floor that they move, and they dig in there. And this is where they keep any bartered or traded or discovered information they get from their businesses. And they're looking through there to see if there was anything that might have mentioned dragons, because they're racking their brain and they can't remember dragons, but they feel like if it's important, they would have remembered dragons.
I mean, there have been mentions of dragons for forever, but none seen in this part of the world for centuries. Now, the islands to the west are called the Dragon Isles and are ruled by some powerful dragons that far west, some powerful chromatic dragons. But they don't generally come this far east, and it's sort of an open question of some scholars whether the fact that these islands are ruled by dragons is a literal, they are draconic creatures, or is this just a title given to their rulers, because they're generally humanoid for most people's interactions with them. So it's sort of are they literal dragons, or is this just, the title of the highest, most powerful person in this area is the dragon? The silhouettes in the sky do, however, seem to lend some credence to the literal dragon theory.
Okay. Not knowing exactly what's going on, but knowing something is definitely wrong. Vilin is going to starting with this box, is going to start panic packing a bag. And the box of information goes in there, but then so does seemingly a bunch of random trinkets and like semi-mechanical pieces, some bottles of stuff that probably should be taken more care of, some random bundles of like herbs. There's this very, very well-worn pack of tarot cards that is slid into the coat pocket. And that's what they're busying themselves with for a decent amount of time. Probably, I would say probably that's probably where everybody here would stumble across them, is in midst like chaos packing.
So says, as you bring everyone up and out of the sewers and onto this peninsula and to V's door, you can easily hear the sounds of someone rushing around on the inside, putting things together. Are you going to knock, open the door, kick in a window?
I actually send a little spectral rat in through the gap in the door because I know V doesn't like it when I bang on the door. I've been told a couple times now. So I send in a tiny little spectral rat who hops up on the table and just points aggressively at the door.
What? Uh.
Fia's just
c-
watching the rat, just like,
come in.
I slam the door open. Oh my God, you're still here. Okay, good. Well, I don't even know how to explain this. That's the princess.
pleasure.
Your
I
highness. Uh,
what?
I'm just gonna motion
I'm just
to
like staring at them, like,
to Silxus and then see Kalamesh and like
My favorite vendor. Hello. Yes, it's quite good to. Do you know why dragons are upset today?
do you know why dragons are upset today?
We asked you
No.
first.
Yes,
may we
don't
step
either.
inside?
Yes, please. I suppose everyone you can come inside.
yes.
Thank you for your hospitality, Kalamesh, my dear friend.
I have wings. It takes a second.
You haven't even begun moving, my dear.
Grutha is pushing everyone in.
It is a packed house at this point. With all of us, especially there's a lot of people who take up lots of height room, and there's not a lot of
Big
height
boy.
space.
Yep.
There's a lot of people, not a lot of space. But and V doesn't make an effort to like move things out of the way. It's just gonna let you in and get back to what they were trying to do. And the inside is a little bit more put together than the outside. It actually looks very structurally sound inside, but it looks basically like almost an abandoned house on the outside.
Love that.
And as V is like inside, like halfway inside what looks to be like a cupboard, is just gonna yell back. What is happening exactly? Why is no disrespect, Your Highness. You were basically a myth to me, so why are you in my house?
No offense taken. I personally do not know why I am in your house, but you are the one that I don't remember who recommended it first, but you were the one that we were told that you
know
were the
stuff.
place to go.
I know.
Yeah,
You know things, and I don't know many things right now.
I know some things. I don't know why dragons are attacking the city. And it's gonna like toss something towards Silxus. And it looks like it's just a little bundle of wire. And no, it's just like a little. It's basically like a ball of yarn, but it's just wire.
Oh, cool.
And like generally points towards the large open bag that they have on one of the tables, and goes back to digging. Well, okay.
In the bag.
I mean, I don't. I know. What do you want? What do you want to know? What are you trying to? And they'll like crawl back out of the cabinet and just like lean on the table, like super nonchalant. What do you want to know?
I mean, entirely at this point, the why is completely inconsequential, and it's more about how the feck are we getting out of here.
Oh.
And what? And
Yeah, that one.
That's
how?
Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. That's easy. Okay, great, good. I will grab a few things and then we can. I can lead you out because I was gonna go that way anyway.
Glad that you have
and
the
then also-
opportunity to do so.
Also, do you know why she woke up after 400 years? I feel like that's like a thing, like curses and magic.
I make a very meaningful look at Grutha and Shifra, like, I don't like trying. Don't say this out loud, but like, do I tell them what I told you? It seems like I need to know. Yes. Yes.
Did you tell us about the dragon part?
I told you everything that
Okay.
I was aware of. So I don't know if I was aware of She Who Walks on Water having the dragons.
So
She walked
you
in as a
knew
person.
that so you didn't know whether she was a dragon or not.
Okay.
Although it isn't the worst guess given the power level of the magic she was using. But at the very least, someone from the far west and the Dragon Isles showed up, cast powerful magic, acted mightier than thou, and waltzed out.
Okay. So yeah, that's basically what. And do I actually know the name? The She Who Walks on Water. Am I aware of that name?
Yes, she introduced herself with that.
Okay. Okay. I couldn't remember if she used that name or not. So am I sharing with the class? That I'll say out loud.
Yeah.
Might as well at this point. I believe it will be well known soon.
Fair enough. Okay. Trusting you to. I mean, you're right. You're right. This information is not exactly harboring any secrets. Get it? Harboring. That was terrible. Don't laugh at me.
Harbor.
You're
Sorry.
Thank you for actually laughing at me. I thought it was cute. So when I fell asleep, for lack of a better word, there was someone from the far west introduced herself as She Who Walks on Water. Came to there was an interaction where she threatened to kill a child. Uh,
Oh,
was offended at my offense by that suggestion. The details don't matter. Anyway, she was the one that cast the spell on me to make me sleep for apparently far longer than I should have, and said that I would wake up when she returned. And here we are.
Uh-oh.
And that is where we will end our session for today. Please tune in next time for more adventures in this Utharian thread.